Hi, I'm Alan Knight, Head of Standards and Accountability, and I would like to invite all of you to participate in the third and final round of the open consultation process on the Wiki platform for the revision of the Accountability AA1000 Assurance Standard. The third round for the Wiki process will open on the week of July the 7th and will run through the middle of September. We have just finished the second round and have just held the technical committee meetings to review the activity during the second round and the comments received. And the technical committee has just held its debates and developed the third draft that will be loaded up onto the Wiki for the third consultation period. And the technical committee is all everybody in the technical committee is very excited about the progress that is being made and very pleased with the level of participation on the Wiki. So we're hoping that this level of participation will be the same and if anything will increase over the final period. We have now a database of well over 3,000 people who have participated in the revision process with whom we communicate on a regular basis. So we're very pleased with both the level and the intensity of participation. At the meetings of the technical committee that were held last week, a number of revisions were made, and you will see these revisions when you sign on to the Wiki the week of July the 7th. And let me just run over some of the more significant changes. During the second draft, the AA1000 assurance standard was split into two parts. We split it into one document that would include the articulation of the accountability principles, and this would be the AA1000 Accountability Principles document, and then a separate document for the assurance standard, AA1000AS. At the most recent technical committee meeting, and in response to the comments and participation over the second open consultation period, we have now split the document into three separate parts, in fact 3 separate documents, not a single document. So there will now be 3 documents coming out of this revision process. There will be AA1000AP, which is the Accountability Principles document, which will be available for use with other standards or in other contexts. There will be the AA1000 Assurance Standard, which will contain the requirements for the assurance provider during to conduct an assurance engagement, and then all of the guidance material, guidance for assurance providers, the guidance for report preparers seeking assurance, guidance for other stakeholders. All of that guidance, which had previously been included in the assurance standard, will now be separated out into a separate document, a document of guidance for the use of AA1000AS. The reason this third document has been separated out was to make it very clear what the requirements are, so that there's no confusion between what is required and what is recommended through further guidance. And also to make it very, very clear that the guidance is non-mandatory, that all of the requirements are contained only in the standard. It also allows us much greater flexibility should we wish to update or revise guidance in the future. We would not have to go in and engage in a full revision of the standard. Once again, we could update or add pieces to the guidance without having to reopen the standard itself. During these last few months, we have also been working hard on the launch for the standard once it is finalized. The final period of consultation will end in the middle of September. The technical committee will meet on September the 16th and 17th, finalize the standard, send it to our operating board for approval, and the global launch is scheduled for London on October the 24th. And then that launch, there will be senior members of the other relevant standards bodies around the world speaking in support of the standard. So we will have Secretary General of ISO, the CEO of GRI, representation from IFAC, all speaking at this launch in October. So look to our website for further information on this launch. We will also be having a number of regional launches and briefing sessions in various countries around the world in the months following the launch in London. My main message is for you to continue your very active participation during this third round. Please have a look. This is a very important round. This is your last opportunity to influence the shape of the new standard. So please get very actively involved. The wiki site is www.accountabilityAA1000wiki, all one word, .net. We look forward to your participation and to the launch at the end of October.